Gory, gory, gory details. Gory, gory, gory details.
Gory stories are true.
Gory details.
Tales of trauma told by you.
Gory details.
Recordings made at public sites
by nurses wearing fishnet tights.
Selected for the safety aid.
who teaches lessons with each tape.
With his friends the air disco. And sprinkled with his safety dust.
Gory details now!
Hello, I'm Abram the Safety Ape, beloved mascot of the Art of Bleeding Foundation. And this is RT, the robot teacher.
Hello.
On this installment of Gory Details, we'll listen to a real-life account of a childhood encounter with fire.
And we learned how aerosol products, such as this, are dangerous to more than just the environment. Not to minimize the environment and the danger with the ozone or
RT,
the plastic bags and the little baby penguins.
RT, that's my deodorant.
It's a visual aid. Anyway, you shouldn't be using aerosols. You're killing Mother
That's
Earth.
my deodorant, and it's private. It's from the bathroom.
Visual aids fire the imagination.
You went into my privacy area and touched on things.
I'll put it back if I can find where it came from. You should throw out some of those old prescriptions. And how can you possibly use all those creams and ointments and have long, weird plastic...
It's called an applicator.
Well, you should clean it off.
Can we start over? What does... No? Okay, let's just get the nurses out here so we can play the tape, can we? Again, I'd like to remind everyone that these are real stories recorded by real people, just like you.
Real people, Abram. There it is. Don't you understand? Don't you think robots would like to be real too? To feel and bleed and sweat and need to use deodorizer just like you to be truly alive?
Really, RT,
It's a common robot problem. Don't you ever watch movies?
Well, those aren't the things. Those aren't the important things. And anyway, here are the nurses ready with this episode's recording.
Well, what? What are they? The things of importance.
To give love and to be loved in return.
To give love and be loved in return. Is that it?
And buying things. Expensive things, mainly.
Well, okay.
Also, having things that other people want but don't have.
Okay, well, that's pretty easy to remember. Anyway, let's hear that tape. I'm sure it'll be exciting.
Oh, it will. And the only thing more exciting than hearing a true-life aerosol and fire-based story is seeing an aerosol and fire-based story recreated through the visualizing power of magic safety dust. Gauze and bandage, splint and cast. Safety dust, show us the past.
This is Ezra B. And here's my old story. Fucked up my whole life. I was 12. My next door neighbor was named Gary Miller, and we were buddies. And one of my chores was to go out and burn the trash. So I was heading on out to the backyard to burn the trash one day in Indiana. And just so happened that Gary was on his way out to their back burner to burn his trash. I hooked over to his, across the driveway to his place. And we got sticks and shit, and we're poking him in the burning thing. It's cool, the thing. And the thing I remember hearing was, he said, oh cool, look at the blue flame. And I looked at the blue flame. And I looked at the blue flame. And I looked at the blue flame. And the blue flame exploded. aerosol container came flying up at me. Cutting, slicing. Oh cool, look at the blue flame. Cutting, slicing. Oh cool, look at the blue flame. Cutting, slicing. My right eye down the middle. Just whoosh, just a perfect slice. Just whoosh, just a perfect slice. Just whoosh. And the blue flame exploded perfectly. They took me next door back to my house where my older sister, Deb, was sitting and, what the hell's going on? And she sat me down at the kitchen table and said, okay, just open your eyes. And I opened my right eye. When I opened my eye, I saw like a red and white spiral. Like totally a spiral, which was really interesting. I'll never forget it. So anyway, they took me to the hospital and they whip-stitched it shut. Still had the scar. But the weird thing is, some years later in New York City, like in the 80s sometime, they announced that NutraSweet was like making people go blind if you used it in hot stuff, like coffee. And it was weird because the symbol for NutraSweet was a red and white spiral. Just whoosh.
Dr. Moody.
Welcome back. RT and I are here to discuss what you've just seen with our good friend, the wise old hand puppet, Dr. Moody. Dr. Moody? Dr. Moody, are you there?
Dr. Moody?
You're not Dr. Moody.
Never said I was, never said I was. Fergus the fire dog at your service. Here for your questions about fire and fire safety.
Where's Dr. Moody?
What have you done with him?
Exploding gases, burning fluids, electrical fires, incendiary accidents of all kinds. Just ask away.
He can't be down there. It's too small. It would be unnatural for two puppets to be, like that.
Oh, your Dr. Moody's down there, to be sure. He's the one who asked me to fill in for him.
Wait, you're Irish, aren't you?
How do we know you really have him down there?
We need to see a lock of hair or an article of clothing.
Don't ask him that.
Article of clothing? I'll fetch him his breeches.
Irish people say breeches.
He disgusts me with that fiery red hair and tenor voice and poignant yearning for his homeland.
I hate him too, Abram. Like you.
All right then, breeches.
I don't want to touch those.
Oh, they're his, all right. They have his scent. And here's a note. I hereby authorize Fergus to present fire safety information on my behalf, signed Dr. Wilfred S. Moody.
Information?
Exactly what kind of information were you planning on presenting?
What kind of information?
Quit stalling. Where's your pot of gold? Tell us, or I'll...
Never catch me.
Oh, Abram, don't you understand? There is no pot of gold. Don't you see what it means?
Dr. Moody!
I see that wily Irish trickster has
For
evaded you.
God's sake, put on your pants.
Pants.
Abram, don't you understand? The only pot of gold is what we found within. We both hate Fergus because he's Irish. Abram, I experienced raw and powerful emotion, and I shared that with you.
No, the lesson is keep aerosols away from open flame.
Breeches.
Well, that about wraps it up. Thanks for watching, and please do check back for future installments of Gory Detail.
Where stories of the traumatized are dramatized.
And morbid curiosity is the only kind there is.